Hi again everyone, it's Mel at Stocksbridge Guitar Tech. I thought I'd do something a little bit different for you today. So I've had a friend loan me his guitar. This is the Telecaster Fusion from Thomann. It's the same as mine, except mine has the hardtail bridge and this has the tremolo. So I thought we'd just look at the differences in construction and compare the two guitars so that you can get an idea that when you order from Thomann, you get a budget guitar brand like Harley Benton or any other budget brand. There are going to be some differences. You'll get one guitar that's fantastic out of the box. You'll get another one that's probably a bit naff. And you'll get another one that's somewhere in between. So I just thought we'd compare these two guitars today and see how they match up to each other, because they're identical other than the bridge. This one has the Wilkinson tremolo bridge on it rather than the hardtail. So I'll give you some specs first. So these are a Sapel body, Canadian maple neck, ebony fingerboard. We've got two Roswell Alnico 5 pickups, one volume, one tone. The tone has a coil split for the humbuckers on a push-pull. We've got locking tuners. We've got a Graphtec nut. And something I really like about these guitars is that neck join there. It's really nice because it gives you easy access to these upper frets. You can get all the way up here very easily. So I really like that. Okay, so on mine, I've not done a setup or anything on this yet. I've had this a few months now. The action's a little bit high, not too bad. It's fine at the nut. It's a little bit high up here. So when I get a chance, I will lower the action a little bit. I've also just noticed that the bridge pickup, I don't know if you can see that, the screw has come out. So the bridge pickup has actually fallen into the mount. So I need to fix that. But otherwise, this is a pretty flawless guitar. The nut is cut really well, no sharp edges, stays in tune really well. It's got a string through body, this one. The volume and tone pots, I don't know if you can see that, they are perfectly level with the body. The only thing I don't like about this guitar is that tone control's a little bit loose for me. The volume's fine, it has some resistance on it, but this turns far too easily, so I will probably change those at some point. But they work fine, they do the job, they do what they're expected to do. The switch is fine. So when I've looked at Dave's guitar, this is my mate Dave's. If we have a look at the pots on here, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's quite a large gap between the bottom of the pot and the top of the body. There's about a 2 or 3 millimeter gap, which looks a bit unsightly. And also this tone control, it's not level, it's not flat, it's at an angle like that. As you're looking down on it and you turn it, it sort of gives the illusion that that pot is moving up and down as well as round. Now I may be able to fix that by slackening off the grub screw and realigning that and then just tightening it back up for him. So I'll try and do that for him because he wants me to check it over, so I said I would. Again, the action is high up here on this, same as mine, so I'm going to try and lower the action at the bridge. The neck looks fine. I don't think it needs a truss rod adjustment. The action at the first fret is bang on. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a bit high up here. The relief, neck relief, sort of looks all right. So I don't think it needs a truss rod adjustment. It just wants the action lowering there. The pickups are raised up higher, closer to the strings, I've noticed, on this guitar than on my guitar. And they do sound better for it. They sound a bit beefier, a bit pokier. So that loose pot is the main problem. And again, it's the same as on mine. The tone control's very loose, but the volume's all right. So why Thomann insist on using these really cheap mini pots, I don't know, because everything else is great. It's got good quality locking tuners on them that do the job. I don't think the Wilkinson, but they do the job. They same tune fine. The bridge is really nice. It's a Wilkinson 2-point WVS. I think that's 5011 or something. I can't see it without my glasses. But it's a nice bridge, good solid bridge. So apart from that, there's not really much wrong with the guitar. Again, the fretwork is spot on, no sharp edges. The nut is sticking out a little bit, which it doesn't on mine. On mine it's perfect, so I'm going to file that down for him. It's a bit sharp on the top edge there. But these are small little niggles. The other thing I noticed when I was having a little play around with it earlier is that sometimes when you turn the volume on this all the way off, it doesn't go off. The guitar still plays, so you have to sort of bring it back up a bit and turn it down again. Now, it only does that very intermittently. It doesn't do it all the time, but it has done it a couple of times when I've been playing it. So that's what you can expect when you buy really any budget guitar. They're not going to be as well, the quality control's not going to be as good on them as on something that's much more expensive. Now, price-wise, and this surprised me, I think I paid £270 for this a few months ago, about £270. I got free delivery. And I thought they would be more expensive now because of Brexit, because I bought this pre-Brexit. But when I've checked on Thomann's website, the price has actually tumbled massively. So this guitar now is £211. So it's 60 quid cheaper than when I bought it. But obviously now you've got to pay an extra 20% VAT on top of that. But that still only comes to about 43 pounds. So it still works out about 16 quid cheaper than what I paid for this. You do still get free delivery on this guitar. So it's actually cheaper now than before. They're both the same price, whether you get the tremolo version or the hardtail. They're the same price. And other than that bridge, they're the same spec. For the money, you get a lot of guitar. I mean, the finish on this is fantastic. It's like I'd call it a metallic green colour with the matching headstock. I don't know if the camera will pick that colour up right, but I believe Thomann call it ocean turquoise. I'd just say it's metallic green. But anyway, let's have a quick listen at it, and then I'll let you watch me do the work on it for the next video. So I'm on the neck pickup here. I'm going through my Black Star amp. I've got a slight crunch tone on, and effects wise I've got my NUX Solid Studio on, cab simulation. I've got a flashback 2 delay, a small boost pedal, and the Electro Harmonics Soul Food So this is with everything up full. Neck pickup. Middle position. And bridge. Got really nice sound actually on those pickups. So let's roll the volume down a bit and tap the humbuckers, split the coils and see what that sounds like. This is neck pickup again. The middle position. And bridge. So I can't be bothered to get up and switch the distortion. Well, it's not distortion, it's boost. Turn that off. So I'm sure that'd sound great on a clean sound. So I just wanted to compare the two guitars today, just a very quick video, and just point out some of the things that you need to bear in mind when you're buying these lower end guitars. But I think for the money, I think these are absolutely astounding guitars. So as I said, £211 at the minute on Thoman's website, this guitar. If you're in the UK, there'll be another 20% VAT on top of that. That's all from me today. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.